Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of What If Star Wars. In today's video, I want to do a what if Djarin kept the Darksaber after defeating Moff Gideon to give him the right to rule over Mandalore. Luke takes Grogu and Din as students into his new academy. Din is a very skilled bounty hunter, but has never wielded a weapon like the Darksaber before. He needs Luke's training and knowledge of the Force to help wield the Darksaber to improve his combat style to retake Mandalore. Luke tells Din that without proper training, this weapon can feel heavy and difficult to control. This weapon is your life. Din tells Luke that the Mandalorian culture and Jedi have not worked together to reclaim Mandalore since Ahsoka and Bo-Katan defeated Maul and the Mandalorians at the end of the Clone Wars. The Mandalorian Purge, also known as the Great Purge of Mandalore, during the reign of the Galactic Empire, destroyed the planet and nearly wiped out the entire Mandalorian people. Din goes up to Luke and goes, "My people are scattered all over the galaxy, barely surviving, and need to come home." During this time of training,
Luke would teach Din Surusu, Form 3 style of training. This was a common fighting style used by Obi-Wan Kenobi during the Clone Wars and was used to weaken the opponent until they made a mistake.
Din understands more about the Jedi culture, as this could become a new Jedi Order between the Mandalorians and Jedi. Luke tells Din of the first Mandalorian Jedi, Tar Vizsla. He was a Force-sensitive being born into the House of Vizsla. Tar Vizsla created the Darksaber, a unique black-bladed lightsaber he used during his time as a Jedi. The Darksaber became a symbol of leadership among the Mandalorians. Tar Vizsla's legacy in Darksaber has played a significant role in the history and culture of the Mandalorian people, and now you have that power. Din and Grogu travel across the galaxy to find different factions of Mandalorians to reunite all the different clans to retake Mandalore. Din's forces continue to multiply with every planet he goes to, until Din visits the remains of the Mandalorians hiding in the Outer Rim. These Mandalorians served under Darth Maul during the end of the Clone Wars and were waiting for an opportunity to retake the Darksaber to rule over Mandalore. The leader of this faction, Gar Saxon, one of the commanders that served under Darth Maul. Din is surprised to see Gar Saxon, as he thought he had been dead for some time now. Gar Saxon challenges Din over the Darksaber to rule over Mandalore. Din knows he will need to remember Luke's teaching on how to control the Darksaber to win this fight. Gar Saxon, an excellent warrior, used his sniper to try to defeat Din, but Din, using the Darksaber and his jetpack, would be moving too fast for any of the shots to hit. Din moves into close range as he slices Gar Saxon's hand and the sniper. Din tells Gar Saxon to join him to help retake Mandalore. Gar Saxon tries to reach for a knife with his other hand, but Din sees it coming and delivers the final blow. Din tells the Mandalorians to join him in retaking Mandalore to rebuild our people. With the Darksaber by his side, Din's forces retake Mandalore from the remains of the Empire, trying to regain their forces to create a stronghold. The Empire was not ready for a force like this and are forced to retreat and leave the planet. After the completion of reclaiming of Mandalore and the stop of the Empire, Din goes to Luke and tells him that without your training with the Darksaber, none of this would have been possible. There would be a new trust between the Jedi and Mandalorian culture. Din would form a new order of Mandalore, and any Force-sensitive beings would learn both the Mandalorian way and the Jedi for centuries to come. This is the way.